Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and the subject today we are studying is Cambridge O Levels Mathematics Syllabus D. We call this subject D Maths 4024. Today we have set our hearts to solve a paper 2 of this subject, and for this purpose, we have selected May-June 2016 to one paper. This paper, the time allowed for this paper is 2 hours and 30 minutes. And in this paper, the calculator is allowed. So this paper is of 100 marks. So let's start today's paper. So here we go. So here we have that paper. And in this paper, May-June 2016, a 2-1 paper. The time allowed 2 hours and 30 minutes. So the total marks are 100 marks. So on your screen, the question number 1 is showing up. A shopkeeper buys some plates from a manufacturer for $12. A part is that the manufacturer takes a profit of 60%. Let me open this. Okay, so now we have calculate the cost of the manufacturing each plate. So we don't know what is the cost of the manufacturing. So I will suppose that cost is X dollars. So there's a 60% profit the manufacturer is earning. And then he sold that plate at a rate of $12 each plate. So X plus 60% of the X is equals to $12. So on your screen, this is showing up. So X plus 60 by 100. X plus 60 by 100 into X is equals to 12. So take the LCM here. So it will be 100X plus 60X divided by 100 is equals to 12. So 160X divided by 100 is equals to 12. So X will be equals to 12 multiply 100 divided by 160 equals to. So when you do this in your calculator, 12 multiply 100 divided by 160, your answer will be 7.5. So the cost of the manufacturing of each plate is $7.5. $7.5 is the right answer, sir. So you can see on your screen the 7.5 is the right answer, sir. This is the solution. Okay. Question number 1 is B part. The shopkeeper sells each plate for $17.40. Calculate the percent profit made by the shopkeeper. So the shopkeeper bought them at a rate of $12 each, and now he sold them at $17.40 each. So the profit is 17 point, the sale price minus the cost, that is 17.40 minus 12. So that will be the profit, but we want the percent profit. Percent profit is the profit divided by the cost multiplied by 100. Now, on your screen, the solution is showing up. Cost price is $12. The sale price is $17.40. The profit will be sale price minus the cost price, that is 17.4 minus 12, that is $5.4. Percent profit is profit divided by the cost price multiplied 100. So it will be 5.4 divided by 12 multiplied 100, that is 45%. So he made a profit of 45%. So this is right answer, sir. So 45% is the right answer. This is how this is done. Question number 1, it's C part. He says in a sale, each plate is reduced from $17.40 to $11.31. Calculate the percentage discount given. So the mark price is $17.40. The sale price is $11.31. The discount will be mark price minus the sale price, and percentage discount is discount divided by the mark price multiplied 100. So here we go. So you have the mark price is $17.40. The sale price after the discount is $11.31. The discount will be mark price minus the sale price. So it will be $17.40 minus $11.31. This will be $6.0409. So percentage discount, the formula is discount divided by the mark price multiply 100. Discount is 6.09, mark price is 17.40. So 6.09 divided by 17.40 multiply 100, and that will be 35%. So the discount is 35%, and the answer is right. Okay, this is the solution. Question number 1, and it's a D part, and it's a 3 marks question. He says, the shopkeeper buys 100 plates at $12 each. He sells 60 plates at $17.40 each and X plates at $11.31 each. The shopkeeper makes a profit of at least 10%. Find the least possible value of the X. Okay. So here we go. The cost of buying 100 plates will be 100 multiplied 12. So that will be $1,200 because he's going to get a profit of 10%. So 10 by 100 into 1,200. So this will be $120. And so they said that by the sale, he made a profit of 10%. So his sale is, he sell the things by 2 methods. 60 plates are sold on $17.40 each plate, and the X number of plates are sold at a rate of 11.31. So the total revenue, he is going to make at least a profit of 10%. That means the revenue will be more than 1,200 plus 120. So this is the cost price, and this is the profit. So the revenue will be more than the 10% of this cost. Means that his earning will be giving him at least 10% profit. So his sales are more than this amount. So his sales must be more than $1,320. So when you multiply 60 with 17.40, you get 1044. And when you multiply 11.31 with the X, it is 11.31X, and that is greater than 1320. So 1044 will go on the other side, it will subtract. So you will have 11.31x greater than 1320 minus 1044. So 11.31x is greater than 276. So x will be equals to 276 divided by 11.31, and that will be x is greater than 24.4. So the number of the plates sold on the rate of $11.31 must be greater than 24.4 plates. So it means there should be more than 25 players. 25 is the answer, sir. 25. Okay, so 25 plates. At least he has to sell 25 plates at the rate of $11.31. So this is the answer. This is the answer from the marking scheme. Question number 1 is done. This is my solution. Okay. So we are going to the next question. That is question number 2, A part. Here we have solve the equation. Solve the equation means to find the value of the variable. So we have p minus 1 divided by 7 minus p equals to 5. Just cross multiply and get the value of the p from here. So here we go. Okay, so p minus 1 will be equals to 5, bracket start, 7 minus p. We are cross multiplying. So p minus 1 will be equals to 35 minus 5p. So p plus 5p will be equals to 35 plus 1. So 6p will be equals to 36. So p will be equals to 36 by 6, and p will be equals to 6. So the value of the p is 6. So our answer is right. So this is the solution. Okay. So question number 2, and it's a B part, and it's a 2 marks question. Here we have a bracket. Inside the bracket, we have 9ab raised to power 6 divided by a cube divided by b square. And on this whole fraction, we have a power of 1 by 2. So first of all, I will try to solve inside that bracket. So we will have 3 square and b raised to power 4. Why b raised to power 4? This is b raised to power 6 divided by b raised to power 2. So from 6, subtract the 2 power. So you will left upstairs with b raised to power 4. Downstairs, we have a cube. Upstairs, we have a. This is a raised to power 1. This is a raised to power 3. So downstairs, I will write from this power 3, I will subtract this power 1. So downstairs, I will have a square. Now, this whole thing is raised to power 1 by 2. So this 1 by 2 power is for all of them. So I will give them all the 1 by 2 power. So 3 square raised to power 1 by 2. 2 will be cancelled. You are left with the 3. B raised to power 4 raised to power 1 by 2. The power of the power multiplies. So you will have b square left. So this is a square raised by 1 by 2. 2 will be cancelled. So you will have a. So my answer is 3b square divided by a. 3b square divided by a. 3b square divided by a. 3b square divided by a is my answer. So we are going to the next question. That is the question number 2, and it's C part. Question number 2 and so question number 2 and its C part. Here we have to simplify. We have q square minus q cube divided by 3 minus 3q. So from upstairs, I will try to factorize. Then downstairs, I will try to factorize. So here we have, I'm going to factorize this. So upstairs, I will take q square common. So in the bracket, I will have 1 minus q. Downstairs, I will take 3 common. So in the bracket, I will have 1 minus q. 1 minus q bracket in the numerator and in the denominator. Both these brackets will be cancelled with each other. So you are left with the q square divided by 3. So q square divided by 3 is my answer. So q square divided by 3 is the right answer, sir. Okay, this is my solution. Okay. So question number 2 is D part. He says factorize. We have 4t square plus 35t minus 9. So what I will do, I will multiply the extreme terms. I will get 36. I will write the factors of the 36. They are 1 multiply 36, 2 multiply 18, 3 multiply 12, 4 multiply 9, 6 multiply 6. Now, because with the third term, we have a negative sign, so I will write here subtract. So I'm going to choose that pair, which by subtraction will give me 35. So 1 and 36, when you subtract them, that gives you 35 because you want positive 35. So with the larger number, I will write positive sign, and with the smaller number, I will write the negative sign. So here I have done the midterm breaking. So you will have 4t square minus t plus 36t minus 9. From the first two terms, I can take t common. So when I take t common, so in the bracket, I will have 4t minus 1 plus 9 common. So I will have 4t minus 1 in the other bracket. Now this 4t minus 1 bracket is common. So what will happen? In one bracket, I will have 4t minus 1. In the other bracket, I will have t plus 9. So this is how you factorize this. You can see here I've written the answer. So 4t minus 1 into t plus 9 is the right answer. This is my solution. Question number 2D, second part. He says, hence solve the equation. This is that 1 mark question. 4t square plus 35t minus 9 equals to 0. So I will write here 4t minus 1, the 4t square plus 35t minus 9 equals 0. The left side can be factorized. We have already factorized it in the previous part, here in this part. So I will write 4t minus 1 bracket. This is in the bracket, t plus 9 in the other bracket equals to 0. Because these two brackets, when they are multiplying, the answer is 0. So it means either the first bracket is 0 or the second bracket is 0 or both the brackets are 0. So I will write 4t minus 1 equals to 0. So 4t will be equals to 1. So t will be equals to 1 by 4. Now we have t plus 9 equals to 0. So t will be equals to minus 9. So there are two values of the t. One is minus 9 and the other one is 1 by 4. So minus 9 and 1 by 4, this is our answer. So we are done with the question number 2. Okay, now we are going to the question number 3. And in the question number 3, he says the table below shows for y is equals to, the table below is for y equals to x square plus x minus 3. So here a table is given, the values of the x are given, and the value of their corresponding y values are given. So minus 3, 3, minus 2, minus 1, minus 1, minus 3, 0, minus 3, 1, minus 1, 2, and 3. He says, using a scale of 2 centimeter to 1 unit on the x-axis for minus 3 to 2 and a scale of 1 centimeter to 1 unit on the y-axis for y is equals to -4 to 4. Plot the points from the table and join them with a smooth curve. Okay, so we will prepare this grid. This is that graph paper given to us. So on the x-axis, I will go from -3 to 2. So, and on the y-axis, we are going from -4 to 4. So let me show you. I have done this. Okay, so here we have that grid. First of all, prepare that grid. 2, 1, 2. This is 0, -1, -2, -3. On the y-axis, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the here, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. So this is the scale which they gave us. Then we will plot these points. -3, comma 3, and -2, comma -1, -1, comma -3, 0, comma -3, 1, comma -1, and 2, comma 3. So we have to plot these points. So you can see here, I have plotted those points, and then I have plotted those points. Then I have also taken some extra points and between them. For example, I have taken the value when the x is -2.5, what is the value of the y? When the x is -1.5, what is the value of the y? When the value of the x is -0.5, what is the value of the y? In the same way, when the x is 0.5, when the x is 1.5, and then I plotted those points, and then I have joined them with this smooth curve. I've tried to draw this smooth curve. Okay, so this is what you have to do. You have to plot this. Okay, so we have done this. B part, first portion, use your graph to estimate the solution of the equation. You see x square plus x minus 3, this is your main graph. This is your main graph, and whatever is this, I will suppose this is y equals to 0. So I will draw this line. Y equals to 0 is this axis. Okay, so this axis is y equals to 0. So we will so what I will do, so where here we have y equals to 0. So see this point and this point. Okay, so what we will do, I will check what is the x value when the graph intersected with the y equals to 0 line. So the value there is -2.3 and 1.3. So these are my values. You can see I have noted them. I've noted them from this graph paper. So let's check. So our answer is right. You see, this is the range of the answers. This both are correct. Okay, so we are going to the next part. In the next part, he says, use your graph to estimate the solution of the x squared plus x minus 5 equals to 0. So from this left side, I will try to make this equation. So x squared is good, plus x is also good. This is -5. I want -3 on the left side instead of -5. So what I will do, I will add +2 on both the sides. So here you will have x squared. On the left side, you will have x squared plus x minus 3 and equals to 2. So this is that expression for the graph which I have already drawn there, x squared plus x minus 3. So whatever you have on the right side, I will say this is y equals to. So y equals to 2. So then I will draw this line y equals to 2. You can see here, this blue color line is y equals to 2. So once you have drawn this line, you see, so wherever this is intersecting your graph, we will check what is the value of the x there. So it cuts your graph at -2.8, I think, and this one is 1.8 something. Okay, so -2.8 and 1.8 is the answer. -2.8 and 1.8 is the answer. So our answer is in that range. So our answer is right. Okay, so we are going to the next part. Here, the next portion is by drawing a tangent, estimate the gradient of the curve at 1, -1. So wherever you want to find the gradient of the curve, you will draw a tangent there. So we will draw the tangent there at 1, -1. So you can see this blue color line. This is the tangent. I have drawn it 1 comma minus 1. So tangent is a line which touches that curve only on that point. So then I will take 2 points on that tangent. I will note down their coordinates. And for example, I have taken 2 points on that straight blue line, which was tangent. One point is 0 comma minus 3.8. Another point is 2 comma 1.8. So the gradient will be y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So it will be 1.8 minus, it will become plus. So 1.8 plus 3.8 divided by downstairs, you will have 2 minus 0. So it will be 5.6 divided by 2, and that will be 2.8. So the gradient of that tangent is 2.8. So whatever is the gradient of the tangent, same is the gradient of the curve at that point. So the gradient is approximately 2.8. They say the gradient will be from 2.4 to 3.6. So our answer is right. This is how this is done. And this is this blue line. Can you see this blue line? This blue line is that tangent. So we are going to the next part. Okay, D part is the equation x square minus x minus 1 equal to 0 can be solved by drawing a straight line on the graph of y is equals to x square plus x minus 3. Find the equation of this straight line. Very famous question. So they're talking about this equation. So what I will do, I will take this, and on the left side, I will try to make that expression which is whose main graph I have already drawn. So it is x square minus x minus 1. The main expression is x square plus x minus 3. So what I will do, I will take this minus x and minus 1 to the other side. Then because I want plus x and minus 3 on this side, so I will add this on this side. Same thing I will do on the other side. So I have added plus x minus 3 on this side and plus x minus 3 on the other side. So you will have x squared plus x minus 3. This is that main graph curve whose graph we have already drawn. So here you will have 2x minus 2. So I am making the left side of that given equation exactly like the equation whose main graph I have already drawn. So here you are on the right side, you have 2x minus 2. So I will make this equals to y. So y is equals to 2x minus 2. So this is the equation of that straight line. So the equation is y is equals to 2x minus 2. Y is equals to 2x minus 2. Okay, now we are going to the next part, and he says draw this line and hence solve this equation. So we will draw that line y is equals to 2x minus 2. So what I will do, I will make a table of it, and so y equals to 2x minus 2. I will take some values of x, for example, 0, 1, 2, 3, minus 1. So I will check what are the values of the y for this straight line. So at 0, the y value will be minus 2. When x is 1, the y will be 0. When the x is 2, the y will be 2. When x is 3, the y will be 4. When x is minus 1, the y will be minus 4. Then I will plot these lines on that graph. So you can see I have plotted these points. Can you see this black line? I plotted these dots, and then I have joined them with the line. So can you see that this straight line, the black colored straight line, it is intersecting my main graph at 2 points, and I will check what is the value of x on those points of intersection. So it is 0.5 something, and it is 1.6, I think. And so it's minus 0.6 and 1.6. Minus 0.6 and 1.6 is the answer, which is the right answer, sir. So we are done with the question number. We are done with the question number 3. So now we have question number 4, which is showing up on your screen. So we are on the question number 4, and here we have A N B, B L C, and C M A are straight lines. N M is parallel to B C, and L N is parallel to C A. Prove that the triangle A and M. So they are basically talking about this triangle and is similar to the triangle NBL. So give a reason for each statement you are making. So it's a 3 marks question. So we have to prove that these two triangles are similar to each other. If I take this angle and this angle, they are equal to each other. They are the corresponding angles of the parallel line NM and the BL. And uh, this angle and this angle, they will be equal to each other because they are the corresponding angles of the parallel line AC and NL. So if two angles are same in the two triangles you are comparing, then we can say that both the triangles are similar because automatically the third angle will be same. And the reason is angle similarity test. It's a 3 marks question. Let me show you. I have done that. So let me show you. This is, so you can see this diagram. Okay. So the reasons are angle NAM. Let me reduce the size so you can also see the diagram also. So angle NAM will be equals to the angle BNL. The reason is they are the corresponding angles of the parallel line NL and AC. Then we have the angle ANM is equals to the angle NBL. The reason is the corresponding angles of the parallel lines NM and BC. So the triangle ANM is similar to the triangle NBL. The reason is angle similarity test. Angle similarity test. So let's see, look at the marking scheme. So our answer is right. This is the solution. Okay, now we are going to the next part. He says, if AN ratio NB is 2:3, find NM ratio BC. Okay, so from that name, I know that the AN divided by the AB will be equals to NM divided by BC. AN value is 2, NB value is 3, NM and divided by the BC. This word is C. By mistake, I read C. C. So the ratio between them will be 2:5. 2:5. 2:5. I can show you from here also. If the AN is 2 and the NB is 3, then the AB will be 5 pieces. So I'm using that here. Okay. So AN by the AB, that is 2/5. That will be equals to NM by the BC. And so the NM by the BC will be 2/5. So this is how this is done. I hope you understand. 2:5. Okay, then we have find the area of the triangle ANM, ratio area of the triangle NBL. So the area of the ANM divided by the NBL, ANM and NBL. So they are talking about the area of this and the area of this because they are similar to each other. So the area, the ratio of their areas will be equals to the ratio of their sides and its square. So the area of the ANM divided by the area of the NBL will be equals to, for example, the side is NA, its side is BN, its square. NA is 2 and the BN is 3, its square. So it will be 4/9. So the area of the A&M ratio area of the NBL, that will be 4:9. Because these triangles are similar to each other, so because they are similar, so the ratio of their areas is equals to the square of the ratio of their sides. 4:9 is the answer, sir. Okay. So now we are going to the next part, and in the next part he says, sorry, find the ratio of the area A and M. So they are talking about A and M, A and M. Let me show you. They are talking about this A and M, and they are talking about NMCL. They are talking about this. So what I will do, I will find the ratio of this small triangle with the big triangle, and then from the big triangle I will subtract these two, and I will be able to find out the area of this NMCL. I hope you understand this strategy. So try to understand. So first of all, the triangle A and M by the triangle ABC, that will be 2 by 5 and its square. So it will be 5 by 25. So from the triangle ABC, subtract the A and M and the NBL. So A and M is 4, the ABC is 25, A and M is 4, and NBL is 9. We have already done that here. Here you can see that NBL is 9, okay? When the A and M is 4. So 25 minus 4 minus 9, that is 12. So it is 4 by 12, that is 1 by 3. So this area A and M by the NMCL is 1 by 3. So it's not that easy. It's a little difficult thing. It's a little difficult. But you can see here, I need to write here an equal sign. Okay. Okay, so this is how this is 1:3. 1:3 is the answer, sir. Okay, now we are going to the next question number 4. So we are almost done with the question number 4. Now we are with the question number 5. In the question number 5, he says AB is a vertical and CB is horizontal. AB is 31 and the CB is 115 meter. Calculate the angle of the depression of the C from A. C from A. So you want C from A. So what I will do, let me increase the size so you can see it. You know, this is the angle of depression and this is the angle of elevation. Angle of depression and the angle of elevation are always equals to each other. So I will find out the tan of the ACB, and that will be perpendicular by base, that is 31 by 115. So the ACB angle will be equals to tan inverse of 331 divided by 115. So you will have tan inverse of 0.269565, and that will be 15.1 degrees. So this angle, which is the angle of elevation, this is 15.1. Same will be the angle of this depression here. So it will be 15.1. So the angle of depression is 15.1. Question number 5, 15.1 is the right answer, sir. This is question number 5 and its A part. Okay, then their question is, and it's a 2 marks question. Question number 5 is B part. He says J and K are two positions at C. The base of a lighthouse is at L. J is due east of L and K is due south of L. So this angle here is how much? It is 90 degree. So because this is in the east, this is in the south, so this angle here is 90 degree. KL is 354 meter and the KJ is 1100 meter. Calculate the LJK. So they want me to find out the LJK. So they basically want me to find out this angle. So if you want to know this angle, this is your perpendicular, this is your hypotenuse. So I will use the sign of the LJK, and it's a 2 marks question. Sine of the LJK will be equal to the perpendicular divided by the hypotenuse. So let me show you. I have done this. Okay, so sine of the LJK will be equals to perpendicular by the hypotenuse, that is 354 divided by the 1100. So the LJK will be equals to the sine inverse of, when you divide 354 with the 1100, you get 0.3218. So when you take its sine inverse, it is 18.77. So 18.8 degrees. 18.77 you can say, or 18.8. This is question number 5. It's B part, and our answer is right. This is how this is done. Question number 5, B part. Okay, we have question number 5B, second part. Hence, find the bearing of the K from J. So they want me to find out the bearing of the K from J. So you see, the method is very simple. What I'm going to do, the bearing of the K from J. So basically, they want me to find out, this is suppose the knot. Suppose this is a knot. They want me to find out this angle. Okay. So this angle is definitely 90 because this is in the east to this. So this angle is 90. If I know this angle, just add them and then subtract them from 360. Okay. So very simple. The bearing of the J, the bearing of the K from J. Yeah. So another method can be, we know this bearing. The method which I used here is, I know this bearing. Let me change the color. So I know this from here till here. This angle is how much? This angle is 270. So from 270 subtract this angle, then you will have this bearing. Okay, so and this can be a method, one method. Okay, so the bearing of the K from J will be 270 minus 18.77, so that will be 251.23. 251.2. 251.2 is the right answer, sir. So this is how you do question number 5. And we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is question number 6. He says we have a matrix A, which is 4, minus 1, and 1 and 3. But we have matrix B, which is 2, 0, 7, minus 5. They want to evaluate 2A minus B. Very simple, straightforward question. And here we go. So if you want to find out 2A minus B, just put those values of the matrix A and the matrix B there. So you will have this 2 will multiply with every member of this matrix. So you will have 8 minus 2, 1, sorry, 2, and this will become 6 minus 2, 0, 7 minus 5. So when you subtract, corresponding points will be subtracted from the corresponding point. So 8 minus 2, that will be 6, minus 2 minus 0, that will be minus 2, 2 minus 7, that will be minus 5, 6 minus minus 5, this will become 6 plus 5, and that will be 11. So you will have 6 minus 2, 6 minus 2 minus 5, and 11. So let's check. Question number 6 is A part. 6 minus 2 minus 5, 11. This is the right answer, sir. So this is my solution. Okay. Now on the B part, question number 6 is B part. It's a 2 marks question. They are asking me to find out A square. A square means multiply A with the A. So here we have, so A square means to multiply A with A. So the matrix A is 4 minus 1, 1, 3. So you will multiply A with A. From the first matrix, I will take the rows, and then I will take from here the columns. So from here, I am going to take these rows and I'm going to multiply them with these columns. So first of all, it will multiply with this column, then it will multiply with this column. So you will have 16 minus 1, and then you will have minus 4 minus 3. Then this second row will multiply. First of all, it will multiply this with that first column, and then it will multiply with the second column. So you will have 4 plus 3, and then you will have the second row will multiply with the second column. You will have -1 and +9. So you will have 16 minus 1, that is 15, -4 minus 3, that is -7. 4 plus 3 is +7, -1 plus 9, that's +8. So my answer is 15. My answer is 15 minus 7 and 7 and 8. So this is our answer. So let's have a look. 15 minus 7, 7 and 8 is the right answer, sir. So this is our solution. Hopefully you understand how to multiply two matrices. Okay, question number 6, and it's C part. He says find the B inverse. So if you want to find the B inverse, you need to find out the determinant of the B, then you have to need to find out the adjoint of the B, and then you can apply the B, you can find the B inverse. The formula is 1 by B determinant into the adjoint of the B. So for the B determinant, you multiply these two with each other, you get -10, you write in here, and then 7 will multiply with this members, which is 0. So 7 multiplied 0 is 0. So you will have -10 minus 0. So the determinant value is -10. Then we will find the adjoint of the B. In the adjoint of B, these two members, their position is changed with each other. And these two members, there's just signs are changed. So adjoint of the B will be -5 zeros, -7 2. The formula for the B inverse is 1 by B determinant into the adjoint of the B. So the B inverse will be equals to 1 divided by -10. And in the matrix, you will have -5 zeros, 7 2. So this is our answer for the B inverse. Let's have a look at the B inverse, and you can see this, our answer is right. Okay, so this is the answer. So our answer is exactly the same. Okay, so we are going to the next part. He says D part. He says A plus Z is equals to A. Find the Z. Z is a zero matrix, and zero matrix is a matrix whose values are 0 0 0 0. So very simple, straightforward question. 0 0 0 0 is the right answer, sir. Okay. Then we have the next part, and in the next part they say that the M plus 2I is equals to B, where I is a 2 by 2 identity matrix. 2 by 2 identity matrix will be 1 0 0 1. It is represented with the I. So M plus 2 bracket 1 0 0 1 and equals to B, which is 2 0 7 minus 5. So when this 2 will multiply with this matrix, this will become 2. This is 0 0 2, and you can take this to the other side, it will subtract. Okay. So 2 minus 2, it will be 0. 0 minus 0 will be 0. 7 minus 0 will be 7. -5 minus 2, it's -7. So my answer is 0 0 7 minus 7. 0 0 7 minus 7 is the right answer, sir. Hopefully you understand this. Okay, so we are going to the next part, which is question number 7. He says A part AC is the diameter of a circle, center O, radius 5 centimeter. ACB is 64. Calculate the length of the minor arc BC. So they want me to find out this arc BC. Let me show you. I've worked on it. And first of all, I will join B with the O. This is radius, OC is radius, OB is also radius. So they are equal to each other. So this is an isosceles triangle. So if this angle is 64, this angle will be also 64. Then easily I can find this angle. This angle will be 180 minus 64 minus 64. And that will be 52. So the angle subtended at the center by the arc BC is 52. The arc BC is formula will be theta by 362 pi r. So it will be 52 by 360 into 2 into pi into its radius is 5. So you will have 4.54. 4.54 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so 7A part 4.54 is the answer. So let's have a look here. Okay, 4.5 is the right answer, sir. So our answer is right. Okay, now we are going to the B part. He says a baking tray is an open cylinder of radius 15.5 centimeter with a rim. The outer edge of the rim is a circle of radius 16.5 centimeter. Okay, Their question is calculate the area of the top surface of the rim. Rim is like a washer. So what I will do, I will find the area of the external circle, and then I will find the area of the internal circle, and I will subtract both of them from each other, and that will give me the area of that top ring. So the top surface of the rim is equal to pi capital R square minus pi small r square. The capital R is 16.5, the small r is 15.5. So you will have pi 16.5 whole square minus pi 15.5 whole square. And when you enter these values in your calculator, you get 100.5. 100.5 is approximately 101, and 101 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so we are going to the next part. He says, in the next part, they say, 44 identical circular holes are cut out of the bottom of uh, the baking tray. The area of the bottom that remains is 650 centimeter square. Calculate the radius of the each circular hole. So in that inner portion, they have made 64 small circles. They have cut small circles there. They have made small holes in the shape of circles. And how many circles? 44. And our remaining area, when you have removed those circles, is given. So let me say that the area of, we are talking about this area, the inner tray, and its radius is 15.5. So A1 minus 44, A2, area remaining will be 650. So area 1 is pi and its radius 15.5 square minus 44 pi r square. The area of the small circles which we have made holes there, we don't know that the radius. This is our question. So you will have 650 equals to 754.77 minus 44 pi r square. So 44 pi r square will be equals to 754.77 minus 650. So 44 pi r square will be equals to 104.77. So now r square will be equals to 104.77 divided by 44 pi, and r square will be equals to 0.7579. So r, take square root on both the sides, so the r will be equals to 0.871 centimeter. So 0.87, 0.87, 0.87 is the right answer, sir. So then we have question number 7. It's third part. He says to make a pizza, the baking tray is completely filled with the dough to a depth of d millimeter. The open cylinder holds 50 centimeter cube of dough. Calculate the depth of the dough in d in millimeter, giving your answer correct to 1 to nearest millimeter. Okay. So because this shape is a cylinder, so I will find the volume of the cylinder and I will write it equals to how much? 500 centimeter cube. So pi r square h is equals to V volume. So pi multiply 15.5 square into d divided by 110 equals to 500. Why I divided with the 10? Because I'm trying to convert that millimeter. The d is in millimeter, the depth of that tray. That is in millimeter. I'm converting it to centimeter. For that purpose, we have to divide it with the 10. So the D value will be equals to 500 into 10 divided by 240.25 pi. And that will be 6.624, which is approximately 7. And the 7 is the right answer, sir. Now we are on the question number 8. So we are on the question number 8. It says A part P is equals to 8 minus 5Q divided by Q. Their question is find, the first portion is find P when the Q is 2.6. So very simple. In that equation, wherever you have Q, substitute it with 2.6 and you will be able to find the value of the P. So here we have so let's check. This is my solution, and you can see that P will be equals to 8 minus 5 multiplied 2.6 divided by 2.6. So what we have basically done, we have substituted the this Q with the 2.6. So you will have 8 minus 13 divided by 2.6, that is minus 9, 1.923. 1.923. So let's have a marking scheme, and in the marking scheme it says minus 1.92. Okay, now we are going back to this okay. So in the question number 8 and its second portion, he says express Q in terms of P. So if you want to express Q means bring the Q on one side. So this is that expression. Let me show you from the question. Okay. Now P is equals to 8 minus 5Q divided by Q. So I will cross multiply. So QP is equals to 8 minus 5Q. So the terms which have Q, bring them on the same side. So you will have PQ plus 5Q equals to 8. I will take Q common. So we will take Q common. So you will have P plus 5 equals to 8. So this bracket will go on the other side, it will divide. So Q will be equals to 8 divided by P plus 5. So Q is equals to 8 divided by P plus 5. And that is the right answer, sir. So let's have a look at the marking scheme, what the marking scheme has to say. And the marking 8 divided by P plus 5 is the right answer, sir. So then we have this question. He says B part. He says the length of, we have trapezium A and trapezium B. The lengths of the parallel sides of the trapezium A are x and x minus 2 centimeter. The lengths of the parallel sides of the trapezium B are x and x plus 3 centimeter. The height of the trapezium A is capital H, and the height of the trapezium B is small h. In centimeters, the area of the each trapezium is 15 centimeters square. Show that the capital H is equals to 15 minus 15 divided by x minus 1, and the small h is equals to 30 divided by 2x plus 3. So the method is very simple. You know, the area of the trapezium, the formula is 1 by 2 into the height into sum of the parallel sides. So I will apply that formula on that triangle A. So we will have 1 by 2 into the height into sum of the parallel sides, and that is equals to 15. The area of the trapezium is given. So you will have h by 2 bracket start 2x minus 2 bracket close equals to 15. So this 2 and these two 2's are cancelled. So you will have h bracket x minus 1 bracket close equals to 15. So the capital H will be equals to 15 divided by x minus 1. This was which you were supposed to show. Here, then I will apply the formula of the area of the trapezium on the trapezium B. That is 1 by 2 into the height into sum of the parallel side. So you will have 1 by 2 into h into the x plus 3 that goes equals 15. So 1 by 2 into h, that is 2x plus 3. Take this 2 to the other side, it will become 30. So the h will be equals to, take this bracket to the other side, 30 divided by 2x plus 3. 30 divided by 2x plus 3. This was you have to show. So it's a very simple and straightforward questions. Question. Hopefully you understand this. So let me reduce the size so you can see the whole thing together. It was an easy question. Okay, then they say uh, find expression in terms of x. Let me increase the size. Find an expression in terms of x for the difference in height, capital H minus small h, between the trapezium A and trapezium B, and show that it simplifies to this 75 divided by x minus 1 divided by 2x plus 3. So the capital H minus the small h, the capital H is 15 divided by x minus 1 minus small h is 30 divided by 2x plus 3. So I will take the LCM. The LCM will be x minus 1, one bracket. In the other bracket, you will have 2x plus 3. So this will multiply with this numerator. So 15 multiply bracket 2x plus 3 bracket close minus 30, and it will multiply with x minus 1. So when you multiply this, you will have 30x plus 45 minus, here you will have 30x plus 30 and divided by this thing. So this 30x and this 30x will be cancelled. So you are left with the 45 plus 30 is 75. So you are left with the 75 divided by x minus 1 divided by 2x plus 3. So that was an easy thing. That was also a question in which you have to show this. So no need for the marking scheme. Then he says the difference in the height is 1.5. So we will make this, this is the difference of the height. We will make this expression equals to 1.5. And then we will cross multiply. We have to show that this reduces to this. Okay. So you will have 75 divided by x minus 2 divided by 2x plus 3 equals to 1.5. So it will be x minus 1, and in one bracket, the other bracket is 2x plus 3. So 75 divided by 1.5. So then you will have, when you open these two, you will have 2x squared plus 3x minus 2x minus 3 equals to, when you divide 75 with 1.3, this becomes 50. So you will have 2x squared plus x and minus 3 minus 50 equals to 0. So that will be 2x squared plus x minus 53 equals to 0. So this was a question to show, so no need of the marking scheme. This is correct. Okay, then he says find the value of the x, give your answer correct to two decimal places. So now you know this quadratic equation. The a value is 2, the b value is 1, and the c value is minus 53. So we will apply the quadratic formula on it. So a is 2, b is 1, c is minus 53. So x will be equals to minus b plus minus, and you will have under root b square minus 4ac, the whole thing divided by 2a. This is the quadratic formula. So you will have x equals to minus 1 plus minus under root 1 square minus 4 into 2 into minus 53, and the whole thing divided by 2 into 2. So minus 1 plus minus, when you do this calculation, it is 425. So you have minus 1 plus minus under root 425 divided by 2 into 2. And so when you take the square root of the 425, you get 20.61. So you have minus 1 plus minus 20.61, the whole thing divided by 2 into 2, which is 4. Okay, so now we have two options. One option is minus 1 plus 20.61 equals to divided by 4 equals to, and that will be 4.9. The other option is minus 1 minus 20.61 equals to divided by 4 equals to, and that will be minus 5.4. Because x is a side of trapezium, so it cannot be negative. So we will take 4.9. 4.9. So the value of the x is 4.9. So let's check the marking scheme. The marking scheme, let's check. Okay. So 4.9 is the right answer, sir. 4.9 is the right answer, sir. Hopefully you understand how we have done this. This was the question number 8. It's B part. We are done with it. And we are also done with this part. We are also done with this part. Okay, so we are going to the next question. That is question number 9, and it's A part. He says ABCD represents the rectangular sloping surface of a triangular prism. ABEF is a horizontal rectangle. CE and DF are vertical. Angle CBE is 15 degree. DC is 5 meter, and the AD is 2 meter. The first question is calculate the value of the AC. Can you see the right angle triangle ADC? Can you see the right angle triangle ADC? The DC is 5, the AD is 2. Angle at the ADC is 90, so it's a right angle triangle. We will apply Pythagoras on it. We will be able to find the value of the AC. So let me show you the solution. So here we go. So the AC will be equals to AC square equals to AD square plus DC square. So the AC square will be equals to 2 square plus 5 square. So AC square will be equals to 4 plus 25. and AC square will be equal to 29. So we will take square root on both the sides. So the AC will be the square root of the 29, and that will be 5.39. So so the AC value is 5.39. 5.39. Let's check if the answer is right or not. 5.39 is the right answer, sir. Okay. Their next question is calculate the CE. It's a 2 marks question. They want me to find out CE. They want me to find out this CE. So I'll look at the triangle BCE. It's a right angle triangle. The BC value will be equal to the AD value, which is 2. So I will take out this right angle triangle, which is BEC. The BC value will be 2, which is the hypotenuse here. The angle at the B is 15, angle at the E is 90. CE is the question, I think. And so very easy, I can apply. Uh, I will use a trigonometric ratio and I will try to find out this value. So let me show you that diagram. So I have taken out that right angle triangle BCE. The BC value is 2 centimeter. That angle B is 15. So I am going to apply the sine 15 is equals to perpendicular by the hypotenuse and CE divided by the 2. So the CE will be 2 multiply sine 15. So that will, when you do this on your calculator, it will be 0.517638. So that is a 0.518. 0.518 is the answer. 0.518 is the answer, sir. Let's check. 0.518 is the right answer. Okay. Then we have the next question and the next part. This is the third part of the A, question number 9A, third part. Calculate FAE. So they want me to find out this angle FAE. This is F, this is A, this is E. Can you see this ABEF? ABEF. This is a rectangle, which is the bottom of that ramp. ABEF. So AFE is a right angle triangle. So I need to find out A. He wants me to find out the angle FAE. Okay. So very simple strategy. Let me show you. This is a two-step strategy. So first of all, I will have to find out. Okay. Now you can see, first of all, I have taken the triangle ADF. The AD value was 2. The angle at the A is 15. I will find out what is the value of the AF. So I'm going to apply the cos 15 is equals to the base by the hypotenuse, that is AF divided by the 2. So the AF will be equals to 2 multiply cos 15, and that will be 1.932. Then I will take the right angle triangle AFE, which was the floor of that ramp, the bottom of that ramp. That was a rectangle on the ground. This is a triangle of that rectangle, a part of that rectangle, I mean. AFE. FE is 5 meter and the AF is 1.932 meter. Now I want that angle FAE. So I will apply tan FAE is perpendicular by the base. So it will be 5 divided by 1.932, which is 2.588. Then I will take its tan inverse. So I will have the angle FAE as 68.9. FAE will be 68.9 degrees. 68.9 degrees is my answer. So let's have a look. What is the answer? 68.9 is the right answer, sir. So, okay. So now we are going to the next part, question number 9, and it's B, first part. Here it says the triangles has the sides of 10 centimeter, 9 centimeter, and 6 centimeter, and an angle of theta shown in the diagram. Calculate the theta. You know this is a triangle, and how much marks this has? This has 3 marks. Okay. So the 3 sides are given, and I want to find out this angle. So I'm going to use the cosine rule, and I will find out the angle. So you know in the cosine rule, and the formula is very simple. And let me show you. Let me reduce the size so you can see the whole thing together. Okay. Now, let's say this is B, this is A, this is C. I want this angle. So the cos of the theta will be equals to the a square plus b square minus c square divided by 2ab. So just substitute those values, and 6 square plus 9 square minus 10 square divided by 2 into 6 into 9. So upstairs you will have 17, downstairs you will have 108. So when you divide 17 with the 108, you get 0.1574. So cos theta is equal to 0.1574. So theta will be equal to cos inverse of the 0.1574. So theta will be equal to 80.95. 80.95, which is approximately 81 degrees. 81 degrees. So let's have a check. Let's check the answer. 81 degrees. I'm saying so. My answer is right, sir. You can say this answer is right. 81 is the right answer, sir. Okay. Now we are going to the question number 9b and its second portion. The triangle KGH has the sides of A centimeter, B centimeter, and C centimeter as shown in the diagram. It is given that the KGH is an obtuse angle. So this angle here, as you can see, is an obtuse angle. So it is more than 90 degree. So complete the statement below using one of the symbols here. You see, when this is an obtuse angle triangle, then the square C square will be greater than A square plus B square. So very simple, straightforward. Let me show you. I have also written this answer. And this is a very important concept. Remember this concept. Let me increase the size so it can become much easier. So if the C square is equal to, this is the concept behind this. And remember, this concept is very, very important. There are three possibilities when the three sides of a triangle are given. If the C square means the largest side, okay? Square of the largest side. And A square and B plus B square is the sum of the squares of the two smaller sides. So if the C square is equals to A square plus B square, then that triangle is right angled triangle. If C square is less than A square plus B square, then it is acute angled triangle. If C square is greater than A square plus B square, then it is obtuse angled triangle. So because here we have obtuse angle, so the crocodile mouth will be towards the C square. So hopefully you understand this concept and you will remember 1, 2, and 3. These three things, very, 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 very important. Okay, so let's check the marking scheme. So you can see this symbol. Our answer is right. We are going to the next question. And the next question coming up on your screen is question number 10. He says 100 electric light bulbs of brand A were tested to find how long each bulb lasted. The results are summarized in the table below. So the time in hours that the bulb lasts, for 50 hours, there are two bulbs. From 50 to 100 hours, two bulbs. 100 to 150 hours, 10 bulbs. 150 to 200 hours, you have 40 bulbs. 200 to 250 hours, there are 30 bulbs. 250 to 300 hours for 14 bulbs. And 300 to 350 hours, two bulbs. So he says complete the cumulative frequency table. So in the cumulative frequency table, you add up the frequencies, you write the upper boundary of the each class. So less than 50 hours, 2. Less than 100 hours, you will add these 2, then you will add these 3, then you will add these 4, you will add these, you will add these. When you add up all the frequencies, this is how you get the cumulative frequency table. So how you find the cumulative frequency? Let me show you. I have completed this table. Okay, so 2 plus 2, that will be 4. 4 plus 10, that will be 14. 14 plus 40, that will be 54. 54 plus 30, that will be 84. 84 plus 14, that will be 98. And 98 plus 2, that will be 100. So these are the upper boundaries of those classes, and these are the cumulative frequencies. Then their question is, they are asking us a question, and what they're asking, say, on the grid, draw a smooth cumulative frequency curve to represent this information, and label this curve brand A. Okay, So here we have that cumulative frequency curve. Here are the time values 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350. And on the y-axis, you can see we have the cumulative frequency. And we will simply plot those dots and then we will join them to make a. So I'm going to, okay, where is that? Let me show you. Here I have drawn. So now I'm going to plot those points. Those points are at 50, I will put a dot of, you can see at a 50, I'll put a dot of 4. At 100, I'll put a, sorry, at 50, I'll put a dot of 2. At 100, a dot of 4. And 150, put a dot of 14. At 200, put a dot of 54. At 250, put a dot of 84. At 300, put a dot of 98. And then at 350, put a dot of 100. And then I will join them. And when I will join them, you can see this, this. This is for the brand A. This is the cumulative frequency curve for the brand A. I hope you understand this. This is very easy. If you have a hard copy of this paper, then very easily you can plot those points there. So hopefully you understand. So let me increase the size so you can see. Let me increase the size so you can see them more clearly. Okay, so this is the brand A. Okay. Then what we have here, they are asking us another question. Their first question is coming on us is use your graph. So what is their question? Okay. Now here we have that question. He says, use your graph to estimate the median. And then they say, use your graph to estimate the interquartile range. Okay. So if you want to find out the median, we will find the 50% of the cumulative frequency because the cumulative frequency here, the total cumulative frequency here is 100. So 50% of the 100 will be 50, obviously. Then I will check on the y-axis, where is the 50? The 50 is here. So from here, I will draw a line. When I cut this graph, I will check what is the value here. This value, sorry, for the brand A, we are working. The graph for the brand A is this one. So from 50, I will go. So here, when I cut it, I will check what is the value of the X below this point. And that is, I think, 195 something. Yeah, it is something like this. Okay. So 195 is the median. The 195 is the median. Then they want me to find out the interquartile range. In the interquartile range, you see, we will have the third quartile, we have the first quartile. For the third quartile, we will find out the 75% of the 100, and that will be 75. So on the y-axis, I will find where is the 75, and from there I will go to the graph. And when I will go to the graph, and then I will check what is the X value below this point, and that value is here. This is the Q3. This is something like 230, I think. Yeah, it is 230. Then I will find the first quartile. First quartile is 25% of the cumulative. So it is 25 divided by 100 into 100, that is 25. So on my y-axis, I will look for the 25. Okay, so then from here, I will go to the cumulative frequency curve. And when I intersect the cumulative frequency curve, I will check what is the value of the X there, that is Q1. This value is, I think it's 165. No, this is 170, I think. 170, yeah. So then the interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1. So the Q3 was 230 and the Q1 is 170. So when you subtract them, that is 60. So this is how you find the interquartile range and the median. So let's have a look at the marking scheme. And You see, this is from 195. Okay, that was right. From 70 to 75. What was our answer? Our answer was, sorry. Okay, I'm going to, on both the sides. Let me stop it. So you can see that our answers are right. I can show you the marking scheme once again. These two are the answers, and these are our answers. This is that curve, okay, for the brand A. Okay, now the next question which they are asking is B part of the question number 10. He says 100 brand B bulbs gave the following results. 4 bulbs lasted 50 hours or less, sorry. The longest time any bulb lasted was 300 hours. The median is 250 hours. The upper quartile is 275 hours. And the interquartile range is 75 hours. On the grid, draw and label the cumulative frequency curve for the brand B bulbs. Okay, so there are 100 bulbs of the brand B, and you can see here. So try to understand. 100 brand B bulbs gave the following results. So total bulbs are 100, like the brand A. 4 bulbs lasted 50 hours or less. So this point is 50, 4. The longest time any bulb lasted was 300 hours. So there is no bulb who lasted more than 300 hours. So the cumulative frequency for the 300 hours is 100. So that points coordinates are 300, 300, 100. The longest, okay, the median is 250 hours. For 100 bulbs, the median will be 50. So the median is 250 hours. So 250, 50. So this is another point. The upper quartile is 275. The upper quartile for 100 bulbs is at 75. So the Y value will be 75 and the X value will be 275. So this is another point, 275, 75. Now the upper quartile is 275. The interquartile range is 75. When the upper quartile is given to you, that is Q3 value, that is 275, and the interquartile range is 75 hours. So the lower quartile will be 275 minus 75. So the lower quartile Q1 will be 200, and the lower quartile for 100 bulbs will be at 25. So 200, 25. So these are the points 50, 4, 300, 100, 250, 50, 275, 75, 200, 25. So I will plot those points, and when I will plot those points, and this is 1 point, this point, then this point, then this point, then this point, and this point. So you can see when I plotted these points, then I joined them with a curve. So this is the cumulative frequency curve for the brand B. This is the cumulative frequency curve for the brand B. If you have a hard copy of this paper, you can plot these points and then you can join them. Then this will be the cumulative frequency curve for the brand B. These are the points. I hope you understand this. Okay, then we look at the marking scheme and okay. So we are good. Okay. Now we are use your graph, estimate the number of the brand A bulb that lasted 275 hours or less. Okay. So for the brand A, 275 hours. Okay. So 275 is this. From here, I will go there. Then I will check what is the value here. Okay. So this is 75. So 275, sorry. 275 is this for the brand, sorry. This is the brand A. And then I will check what is the value here. This is this is 92. Okay. So this value is 92. This I have given this answer from the graph. 92 is the right answer. Let me show you once again. This is 275. From there, you will go to the brand A. And when you intersect the brand A's cumulative frequency curve, you check what is the value here. This is 92. Okay. So I hope you understand this part. Okay. So then their question is complete F part is complete the statement below. Brand dash had dash more bulbs that lasted longer than 275 hours than brand. Okay, so for brand A, the bulbs who lasted more than 75, the bulbs who lasted less than 95, 275 are 92, so 100 minus 92, 8 bulbs are who lasted more than 275 hours. For brand B, I will try to find out. From 275, I will go there. I will check what is the value here. This is 75. So the for the brand B, the bulbs who lasted more than 275 will be 100 minus 75, and that is 25. So the difference between them is of 17. So the brand B had 17 more bulbs that lasted longer than 275 hours than the brand A. A very good question on the cumulative frequency curve. An ideal kind of question. This is question number 10. I hope you understand. Let's check the marking scheme for this F part. And the answer is right. Okay, my answer is 17. Their answer is 15. This is a little difference, and that difference is because of the way I draw the curve. A little bit difference is possible. Don't worry about it. You need to learn the technique. Okay, now we are going to the question number 11. He says a part triangle ABC has the vertices. A has the coordinates 2, comma 2, B has the coordinates 3, comma 5, and the C has the coordinates 4, comma 1. And he says the triangle A prime, B prime, C prime has the vertices. A prime is minus 4, comma 4, B prime is minus 3, comma 7, and the C prime is minus 2, comma 3. Write down the column vector of the translation that maps the triangle ABC onto the triangle A prime, B prime, C prime. The translation matrix is image minus object. Image minus object. Image minus object. Okay. So the image minus object we can very easily find out. So I will take a single point and I will take its image. From the image coordinates, I will subtract the object coordinates. I will write them in their position vectors, their column vector. So minus 4, 4, and from A prime, I'm subtracting A, minus 4, 4, and from it, I'm subtracting 2, 2. So you will have minus 6, 2. So the translation matrix in which you move in a straight line will be equals to, the translation matrix will be minus 6, 2, minus 6, 2. So let's check, minus 6, 2 is the answer, sir. Minus 662 is the right answer, sir. This is how this is done. Okay. Then they say PQRS is a parallelogram. The position vector of the P relative to O is given by the OP is equals to minus 4, 2. And the position vector of the Q relative to the O is given by OQ, which is 4, 6. Okay, so I know OP, I know OQ. Express the PQ as a column vector. It's a 2 marks question. So if you want to find out the PQ, remember the position vector formula. If you want to find out the PQ, the formula will be OP plus PQ equals to OQ. OP plus PQ equals to OQ. So the PQ will be equals to OQ minus OP. This formula is very important. This is the formula in which you represent a line in its position vectors of its vertices. And so OQ minus OP, so the PQ will be 4, 6 minus 4, 2. 4 minus 4 minus 4 minus minus 4, and that will be 8. 6 minus 2, that will be 4. So the PQ value will be 8 fourths. 84 is the right answer, sir. Let me reduce the size so you can see the B part and its first portion. Okay, so this is what this was my. Then their question is find RS. You know, RS will be equals to QP. We have the value of the PQ. So from here, I can tell you that the RS will be equals to minus PQ. So the RS will be equals to minus 84 and it will be minus 8 minus 4. Minus 8 minus 4. RS will be minus 8 minus 4. So the answer is right. This is how this is done. Okay. Then they want me to find out the magnitude of the RS. The magnitude of a column vector we can find easily. The formula is x square plus y square and square root on top of it. So square root of the x square plus y square. So you will have minus 8 square plus minus 4 square. 64 plus 16, that's 80. Square root of the 80, that is 8.94. So the magnitude of the RS will be 8.94. 8.94 is the right answer, sir. This is how this is done. Okay, now we are going to the next part. Here we have in the next part, which is the C part of the question number 11. Here we have a triangle D, which is given here. The triangle D is given here. He says the diagram shows the triangle D and enlargement with the center 5, 4. 5, 4 is here. This is the center of the enlargement. Scale factor is 2. The scale factor is 2 and it's positive 2. Map the triangle D onto triangle E. Draw and label the triangle E. Because the scale factor is positive, one of the vertices of this triangle itself is the center of the enlargement. So what I will do, I will draw this line, I will prolong this line. Whatever is this distance, I will double it. Whatever is this distance, I will double it. So this is how you will find this. You can see this. This is the point. I prolonged it. I checked how much is this distance. And then I doubled it. So I put this dot here. I prolonged this line. So I check what is the distance from the center of the enlargement of this vertex. I doubled it. So this 9, 8, this 13, 0, and this will remain as it is 5, 4. And so this is your triangle E. This is your triangle E, triangle E. Okay. So let me show you. These are the vertices. Our answers are right. This is your triangle E. Okay. Now the next part they are asking is an enlargement with the center. Let me increase the size. An enlargement with the center 5, 4, scale factor 0.5, maps the triangle D onto triangle F. Draw and label the F. Okay, very simple. So now same triangle D. This is the center of enlargement. This is one of the vertices of that triangle also. Now the scale factor is positive, but it is 0.5. 0.5 means 1 by 2, which means half. So this is the distance of this vertex from here. So when you multiply this distance with 0.5, it will become half. So I put this dot here. So I check this distance from the center of enlargement. I multiply it with 0.5, it becomes half. So from here, I put this dot. So you can see this is that triangle F. This is that triangle F. This triangle F. This triangle F. Okay, so let's check the coordinates. Okay, so 5, 4, okay, 7, 3, and 6, 5. This is their answer. So our answers are right, sir. You can see I have. Okay, then they say, third part, the triangle G has a vertices of 5, 4, 4, 3, and 3, 5. The triangle F can be mapped onto the triangle G using a single enlargement. Triangle F can also be mapped onto G using a different single transformation T. Describe fully the single transformation. Oh, the single transformation T. Describe fully the single transformation T. So it's a 3 marks question. Okay, so first of all, I will have to draw this triangle there. Okay, so when I draw those points here, so this is that triangle. Okay, so their question is that how a single transformation maps the F triangle, which was this small triangle, onto this, other than enlargement. So this point went here, this point went here. So clearly this is a rotation of 180 degree. So because you see, this point rotated, came here, this point rotated, came here. So no need of clockwise or anti-clockwise when you rotated through 80 degree about that 5,4 point. You don't need to say clockwise, anti-clockwise. Whether you go clockwise, whether you go anti-clockwise, you reach the same point. So this point rotated basically 180 degree, reached here. This point rotated 180 degree, reached here. Or you can say 180 degree rotated and reached here, 180 degree rotated, reached here, about 5,4. So that single transformation is basically a rotation of 180 degree about 5,4. So we are done with this paper. So my dear students, today in this video, we have completed the solutions of the May-June 2016 and 2-1 paper. This paper 2 was from the zone 1. In this video, I have presented you the solution of this paper to the best of my abilities, to the best of my potentials. And there are a lot of troubles which are happening. Sometimes the internet is gone, sometimes the light is gone, sometimes my charger is not working. So, but anyway, so we are struggling. So we will keep working hard and we will keep on providing you with these papers. If you find this video useful, if you find this video interesting, please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Please share this video with your class fellows, with your teachers, with your junior students. Also share the link of this video onto your Facebook accounts, onto your Instagram accounts, onto your Twitter accounts, onto your LinkedIn's. And because you see, when you do this, you help me to promote my channel, and I will be able to continue this work. I think it's a great blessing for me that I can make these videos which can touch the life of so many students around the globe. These videos has made and they will continue to make the life of students easier, the life of their parents easier, the life of their subject teachers little easier. So thank you very much for watching these videos. Have a good day. God bless you all.